and all of them seem to have this I don't know what I'm saying. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, I am the Miss Nicole Marie. Today we have an exciting video. We're finally getting along to Zara. So today is a fall/winter Zara haul because it's a little late in the season obviously for fall, but they still have their clothing out. And then we're also doing winter because winter coats are now out. So I have tried a little bit of both for you, and today's gonna be a decently long video, so strap in. And if you want more fashion content, please subscribe down below and like the video if you do indeed like it. And without further ado, we'll get straight on into this video. Alright, the first dress, I did go into the store and I tried these items on in the store, so fitting rooms are now open, thank goodness. First one I tried on was this little wrap dress, and I'm actually not sure if it was a dress or a shirt. So I did try it on as a dress, but it's a little short. So I tried this one on in a medium. It is $69.90. It is a collared dress, long sleeve, and it's like a semi-thick material, so it should keep you decently warm. It does have these snap buttons on the side that obviously make it closed. I believe it also has a little bit of a sewn shut effect as well, but it doesn't seem like the highest quality. We'll get to that. This is super short. I was not sure if it was a dress or a shirt. I wore it as a dress, but maybe it was better as a shirt option instead. Not quite sure. It does have a pretty high slit where the wrap is, obviously. So if you do wear it as a dress, very short, very risque. Wrap part, like I said, it seems pretty poor quality. You can see here that the part that is sewn shut is not really staying in place. You can see the strings hanging off, and I did look at a couple different of these shirts / dresses, whatever they are. All of this seemed to have the same effect where they were fraying and stuff like that, so it didn't seem that great of a quality. Also, the fact that I'm not sure if it's a shirt or a dress. I could just be stupid. It could be a shirt and I just wore it as a dress, but it was a little confusing to me at the time when I was trying to try on everything, and obviously it's busy in there, so I'm going to give this one like a 6 out of 10. I wasn't that amazed with the quality, obviously. It needs a lot of work in that area. Other than that, it would be pretty cute. And if it is supposed to be a dress, I would appreciate a little bit longer in the length. So 6 out of 10. Next up, we have this little turtleneck moment. I paired it with some leather pants because leather pants are all in right now. And we'll just see how this fit went. The turtleneck is a 3/4 sleeve. I wore this in a medium, $35.90. It's a pretty thin material. It's nice and tight. That's the way I personally like my shirts. But you do see pretty much everything going on. It's not like super see-through, but you can definitely see all the curves, all your pant line, your bra line. Like, it's very noticeable when you're looking at this turtleneck on. The turtleneck on the neck part is pretty long as well. You can definitely fold it over a couple times. And I noticed that it's not exactly crop length. It really hits right at my hips. The leather pants that I paired with it, I wore in a size 40, and it's a mini flare, $39.90. These are pretty comfortable, good material, but other than that, I don't really have anything good to say about them. They're pretty ill-fitting, especially on the waistline. They are pretty big in the waist, and if you try to sit down in them, they're just, it's just gonna slide down on the hips. And if you turn around to the front and you look at them, it doesn't really hit the right area on the crotch. It just looks like it bunches up, which is not a good look. So it seems maybe slightly too big, or they try to make it high-waisted, but the crotch doesn't really hit at the right spot. Also, the pant legs on these hit pretty short as well. They're like above ankle height, so pretty short. And I really just obviously didn't like the pants in this outfit. So the turtleneck is going to get an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good quality, but still a little thin. I wish it was a little bit thicker. And the leather pants are gonna get like a 4 out of 10. Definitely not my favorite, and definitely did not like the fit on these. Next up, we have a plaid shacket, which we absolutely love the shackets, and plaid is so in, especially for the fall season. I wore this plaid shacket in a small. It is $69.90. I absolutely love the color of this. It has a little bit of blue going on in it as well. They did have this in another color. I believe it was all browns and beiges as well. So you can either have color or go with the neutral. It is a great length and a great fit. It is a slightly oversized look, obviously, and it does have pockets, which, you know me and my pockets, we love it. So it's going pretty good so far. It is also decently soft and pretty comfortable. It was not too irritating on the skin, so you could definitely wear it with short sleeves and it should be okay. So I really love this shacket. It was like a 10 out of 10 for me. There's absolutely nothing wrong that I could think of with it, so it's pretty perfect. Next up, we have a slightly thicker shacket. It is also plaid, but it's definitely a thicker material, so more made for like winter weather or really cold weather. I wore this one in a small, and it is slightly more expensive, $89.90. It is obviously thicker material, like I said, and it also has these gold buttons, which the other one did not have, so it looks a little bit more higher end. It's a great length, has pockets. We have amazing lining in this one. It's more of like a nice little silky smooth material, so definitely reminds me more of like a coat lining. However, the material around the cuffs is slightly itchy, has that wool type of material feel to it. So it reminds me a little bit more of a coat, but around the cuffs were definitely a little on the itchy side. And it does have a oversized fit, even though small seemed pretty oversized on me. And oversized is pretty in at the moment. I'm gonna give this one like a 9 out of 10. The only downfall for me were the itchy cuffs, and you know, it's a comfortability standpoint. I like to be comfortable, so that would really bother me. Next up, this item is not exactly fall or winter, but it was still in the store, and it was more summery. But in, Florida weather, I could probably still wear it, or I could wear it with a coat. It's a good like little layering thing. It's actually a tank top. So I picked up this silky little number. This is in a size medium, $35.90, so reasonably priced. It is pretty light, obviously silky, strappy tank top. And this comes in this beige color. It also comes in an olive green and a classic black. I found this to be extremely great fitting. It was just like had a nice little slimming effect. It was so comfortable. I absolutely loved it, and I love the way it looked on me. I love the way I felt in it. So I thought it definitely had to make the cut, even though it wasn't a fall or winter item. Also in the back, it has this cute little detailing. It has like a little button up look to it. I'm not sure if it actually buttons up. I just kind of threw it over my head. Honestly, 10 out of 10 for this one. I absolutely loved it. I actually picked it up and I kind of want it in every color. Next up, going back to the fall items, we have this corduroy jacket. And the corduroy jackets are definitely in. I've tried one from Amazon, and this one is slightly more pricey. I got this one in a small, $49.90, so more pricier than Amazon. This is also an off-white color. It is not really oversized at all from the way it looks on. This one also has only breast pockets, no other pockets for you to use. And in the bottom edge, it was a little interesting. It had like a slightly frayed edging to it, which was something I haven't seen in the other corduroy jackets I've tried on lately. It looks good, but overall it's not really my favorite. I definitely prefer the Amazon one over this one, even though the quality was slightly better in the Zara one, obviously, compared to Amazon. I prefer the Amazon one a little bit more. It was a little bit more oversized fitting. So I rate this one like a 9 out of 10. There's really not anything wrong with it, but I'm not a huge fan of the frayed edges on the bottom or the fit. Next up, we're getting into a little bit of winter here. We're going for the winter jacket. They're more like winter coats, I guess. I picked up this long winter coat. They typically have this, I believe, every year. I've seen it last year. I'm not sure about the years before, but definitely feel like it's a Zara staple piece. I'm wearing this one in a medium. It is $49.90. It's just the simple collared coat. I'm wearing it in this beigey color. It also comes in gray and black. It is a good length, definitely right about the knee or below the knees. It has a good lining on the inside, so it's definitely really comfortable. And it does have pockets, even though they're slightly awkwardly placed a little further back on the coat. Not exactly sure why. The only downfall of this jacket is that there's no buttons to button it up. So if you're in a colder climate, I don't think it would actually work. It seems more fashionable than functional to me. And for that reason, I'll probably give it like a 9 out of 10. Definitely looks great in pictures and more for fashion use, but if you really need to be bundled up, you're not going to want to wear this one. Next up, another winter coat. We're going with a puffy coat look. I picked this one up in a brown beigey color, but it also does come in a nice green as well, and possibly black. Not exactly sure if I remember that one correctly, but I am wearing this one in a large simply because I really like the beigey color, but they only had larges left. So I would have gone with a medium, but large works as well. $89.90 is the price on this one. It is a super, super warm, this great puffy material that is pretty in style at the moment, and obviously super comfortable. It also has a nice hood to keep your head warm, especially in those colder climates and people with snow. Definitely need a nice hood. It also has this little patch on the side that says Zara, gives it a little extra personalized touch, and it does have zipper pockets and obviously it zips up. So definitely functional, great for colder weather. And I thought it looked pretty cute, even though puff jackets aren't really my thing, but really cute looking and obviously super functional. So nothing wrong with this one. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Next up, we're going to move a little to the dress side here. I picked up this long sleeve dress, which obviously I have seen quite a lot of this year, especially in short sleeves. And they're moving on into the long sleeve moment as well for fall and winter. I am wearing this one in a medium. It is only $25.90, so very reasonably priced. It is colored, little bodycon, it fits pretty well. It's got the V-neck going and it's also slightly ribbed and super comfortable, soft material, fits pretty good. I love the length of it. It's about mid-thigh length. However, I did see it was a little bit big in the back, so I could possibly try to size down. I would definitely try it on beforehand if I were to try to size down to a small. So either size down or true to fit. It does show all of your curves, which is great, but it would also show a food baby if you had one as well. So just a forewarning on that one. It's a 10 out of 10. I mean, this is pretty simple, basic staple piece item that you can put in your wardrobe. It came in this blue color, and I believe it also came in black as well. And we're getting down to the last item here. I saved a two-piece for last. This is a nice little lounge set. The top is a small, it is $29.90, and the bottoms I'm wearing in a medium, $35.90. The top is a button-up long sleeve top, and the bottoms are just these little flare ribbed leggings. They are super comfortable, only comes in this brown color from what I could see from in the store. The top, simple long piece button up. There's no pockets in the top or the bottoms. The bottoms are extremely long. They definitely drag on the floor a little bit. So I'm not sure if I really love that. They would definitely get a little dirty dragging around on the floor. And the pants are also super high-waisted. Overall, very comfortable fit. Could definitely see myself just relaxing in these, but I wish the pants were a little bit shorter. For that reason, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. If you're a longer legged person, this would probably work absolutely perfect for you, and in that case, it would probably be a 10 out of 10. So that is everything I tried on at Zara, and I did pick up, like I said, that silky little top. So that one was my absolute favorite out of the haul. I would love to hear what your favorite of the haul was and if you have picked up any of these items as well or tried them on. As always, if you did enjoy this video, please like it down below, subscribe for more fashion content, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!